10 2-and-outs. They started with a 2-and-out. Here's Brad Lester's first carry for the Edmonton Eskimos. Up to the 30-yard line. A couple for Lester, who spent a couple of weeks in the BC Lions camp last year.
Power runner said he'd prefer to run over a tackler rather than around him. Very different style than Archie Whitlock, who may be gone for the rest of the season.
So Lester is a newcomer to the offense, and Calvin McCarty returns. That's good news. He's missed 3 with a broken finger, and McCarty is the lone back on 2nd and 7. And Ray has Andre Talbot, who curled back and will be dropped close to the first down by Brandon Smith. Talbot did not have a ball thrown in his direction on Monday.
Well, here's a good sign in a couple of ways for the Edmonton Eskimos. Lots of movement from the front 7 of the Calgary Stampeders, and yet they're able to pick up the different stunts and movement. You can see guys just shifting around. Well picked up by the O-line. A throwing lane available to Ricky Ray, and he gets it to a receiver, as you mentioned, Chris, he didn't find at all on Monday.
So they get 9 yards and a first down. The Eskimos only had 29 yards on 2nd down last week. Kelly Campbell's got it when he's taken down by Brandon Smith, but Campbell has another Edmonton Eskimo first down.
Again, blitz coming from Calgary on first down, and Ricky Ray has to get this ball out of there in a hurry, and he has to, the timing of it to Kelly Campbell has got to be on the money, because if this throw is off to the wide side, that's the type of throw that goes the other way. But the timing was there. Kelly Campbell makes a secure catch.
11 for Campbell, who did not finish the game on Monday, hobbling off with an ankle problem. Low shotgun snap, scooped up by Ray, delivered high, and incomplete to the newcomer Marco Mitchell. Well, Ricky Ray has always been known for a high completion percentage. Look back, and it was 92 consecutive games over 50% until August the 15th. And in 2 of his last 3 starts, both against Calgary, he's been under 50%.
Yeah, 46 times over 70, which is quite incredible. And that has just dropped out of the bucket last games against the Stampeder defense.
At 50% early in the game at 2 for 4. Looking at 2nd and 10. Nobody open on the first read, and now he's got a target. Jason Barnes can't make the catch.
He was hit hard by Milt Collins, and the timing perfect, and Milt Collins basically tackled the football there. First of all, Ricky Ray has time because it's 3-man pressure, and this is his awareness as Ricky Ray moves around, moves his feet, buys time, and extends the play.
Ruling on the field is a catch.
Well, they're going to call that a catch.
Recovered by Edmonton. It will be first down Edmonton.
Would expect to see a challenge from the Stampeders.
They're going to try and run a quick play here.
And here comes the flag before they can line up.
I think we will get a challenge, and yeah, the flag is out. And now you got to be careful with these type of replays when you slow down and put it into slow motion. But the key here, does Jason Barnes have the ball secured when his feet hit the ground?
Calgary is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. The play will be reviewed.
Okay, let's slow it down first of all. We'll show it to you in slow motion first. Ricky Ray to Jason Barnes. Now he's got both hands on it. Secured there, has not even had his feet touch the ground, and the ball's out. You have to survive contact, his regular speed. You have to survive contact either with the player or the ground and maintain possession, and I don't think Jason Barnes did.
An alert play by Calvin McCarty to get on the football just in case, but I don't think there's much question what the verdict's going to be on this one. Milton Collins with the hit.
Yeah, he put his helmet, it looked like right on the rib cage and that left elbow.
Upon review, the receiver did not survive contact with the ground. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. It will be third down, Edmonton. The ball will be placed at the Edmonton 51-yard line. Third down.
Well, you could see the Edmonton Eskimos hustling to the line of scrimmage to try and get a snap.
Good job.
Before John Hufnagel got a chance to throw the challenge flag, but clearly that was incomplete.
Wipes out an 18-yard gain. So a successful challenge for the Stampeders.
And a big hit from Milton Collins.
Dion Murphy along with R.J. Franklin have dropped deep. And the left footer kicks it to Murphy. That is 17. Up to the 24-yard line where the Stampeders will go on offense when we come back.
Change and feel the clean. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
Friday Night Football from Commonwealth, and on the sidelines is Sarah Orleski.
Chris, Joffrey Reynolds has been described by John Hufnagel as the heart and soul of this Stampeders offense, but that hasn't stopped them from creating more game plans with John Cornish in them, creating arguably one of the best 1-2 punches on the ground in the league. Reynolds said that had this been a few years ago, he probably would have had a little bit more difficulty with it, wondering what the coaches were thinking, but not at this point in his career. It's working out well for both of them. Considering what point we're at in the season, Reynolds says this is arguably the best that he's felt all throughout his entire career, and it's working out well for both of them. John Cornish sits 9th in league rushing. Joffrey Reynolds sits 2nd.
And Joffrey Reynolds gets 2 series. John Cornish gets 1. This is the 2nd series for Reynolds and his 3rd carry of the game.
And take a look at his all-time numbers and that ladder he's trying to climb to catch Kelvin Anderson and become the Stampeders all-time leader. There's his career numbers, and you know, when he passes him in this game tonight, he'll do it in around 200 carries fewer than Anderson.
12 yards so far, 39 away. Passing situation over the middle, and he's got a catch for Romby Bryant. And a first down. Bryant with 2 touchdowns on Labor Day and 7 for the year.
Let me show you exactly why his coach is so happy to have a guy like Joffrey Reynolds in the backfield, because we talk a lot about his numbers and where he'll stand all time. That's good blitz pickup for Reynolds to the right of your screen as Javi Glatz coming off the edge, picks him up right in the face of Henry Burris, keeps him wide and allows Burris to complete that pass.
13 yards, a first down as they convert on 2nd and long, but down he goes. Henry Burris sacked by Ken Petway, who chalks up his 4th of the year.
The defensive line may have a little more motivation because Greg Peach, who many felt would be their best on the D-line, was injured coming out of training camp, is due to return to the lineup next week. So always felt that pressure and competition behind you in the depth chart always pushes a player like nothing else can. So might see maybe the best game of the year from Ken Petway.
Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Here they come again. Burris steps up, looks downfield for Bryant, and it's tipped away. They're going to call pass interference. Rod Williams with the knockdown.
Rod Williams came all the way across the field with Romby Bryant.
Pass interference. Edmonton, number 37. First down.
But you know, it was tough to see his right hand, his backhand. I know he runs with them the entire way. He's up at the top of your screen. Now, there's no contact made when Romby Bryant makes his cut to the middle right here. He gets him to flip his hips and do what's called a speed turn, come all the way back around. Now, I'm not sure that right hand did make contact or twist Romby Bryant. It didn't look like there was much contact there at all.
37-yard penalty. First down, Calgary. Toss left side. Here's Reynolds. And he is dragged down. Chris Thompson in on the tackle along with the active TJ Hill.
Talk about Joffrey Reynolds and John Cornish. John Cornish coming into this game has 40 carries. If Joffrey Reynolds, based on his 5.9 yard average, had those 40 carries, he would be well ahead of Corey Boyd for the league lead at this point in the season and on pace for his personal best.
6 for Reynolds, 2nd and 4. And back into the hands of Reynolds, powering for a first down. And things getting heated up after the whistle as Robbie Bryant has words with a couple members of that secondary. And Reynolds is going to go to the sidelines, and John Cornish will come in.
Pretty good contact on that last run. I think he just wants to regroup and catch his breath.
Back-to-back 6-yard runs for Reynolds and a first down for the Stampeders. Burris throwing. Look out! It's intercepted and down the sideline. Chris Thompson. Robbie Bryant can't catch him. It's an Edmonton Eskimo touchdown. 82 yards, the 6th interception of the year for Chris Thompson.
Boy, how many times have we said in the Canadian Football League with a 65-yard wide field, you have to be on time as a quarterback throwing a wide side out, and your launch point for Henry Burris has got to be 1, 2, 3. Now let it go. He gets pushed back 2, 3 more steps. The timing is off, and Chris Thompson has his 6th. And it's see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Leads the Eskimos. He's 2nd in the league. Number 6, his first since late July. And boy, did the Eskimos need that. Refontaine the extra point. And Edmonton has the lead. Courtesy of Chris Thompson.
Well, Chris Thompson, the good news for Edmonton fans is he's, with that major, has now outscored his offense from Monday. But because of the pressure Henry Burris faced on that throw and the fact that he couldn't throw it when he wanted to, that gave Chris Thompson a chance to close and take that baby to the house.
Refontaine picking it off. Johnny Forzani on the return. And he's dropped at the 25-yard line. Good hustle downfield.
Show that interception again. This is supposed to be the launch point right here for Henry Burris, but because that pressure pushes him back a couple of steps, it allows Chris Thompson to close the gap. You can see Robbie Bryant running the out here. Here comes Thompson now. If Burris gets pushed back there a little bit too far, now he's on his back heel. He's throwing from leaning backwards, can't get enough on it, and Thompson's gone.
They're 14th interception thrown by Henry Burris, and John Cornish into the game at running back.
Burris leads the league in touchdown passes and also does in interceptions. Got a great balance in his offense. He goes right back to the run after that pick for a touchdown.
3 yards for Cornish. And 2nd and 7 from the Calgary 30. Stamps have been over 50% in both games against Edmonton in second down conversion.
Rambo will move the chains here. Nice throw and catch, and you can see the veteran quarterback in Henry Burris, 12 years in the CFL, bounces right back from an interception for a touchdown, steps up.